Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about differential equations. So now I will show you how to answer. So we divide both sides by dx. Next, we know that this is about homogeneous. So now I will put about y equals to vx. So if we do first the derivative for the both sides, you got about dy over dx. So we do first the derivative of v, you got about dv over dx multiplied by s. Later that we do first the derivative of s, you got about 1, so you got about v in here. So we put this one go in here and here dy over dx we change for this one. So we have s, we simplify for the both sides. Next, we divide both sides of this one. So I will put number 2 go in here. So we open the parenthesis. So v we put on the left. Now we can do about common denominator, so we need to multiply by 2 plus 2v on numerator and denominator. So this one you got about 2v plus 2v squared. So this one you got about negative 2v squared. And this one we got about negative v. Now s ds will go to the left, this one will go to the right. And we got about ds over s equals to dv, we put in here, and we got about 2 plus 2v over negative v, negative 2v squared. Later that we put the integration for the both sides. So we put the negative side on numerator. Now I will concentrate about this one. So we can do about factorization in here. So we can use about partial fractions. So I will put capital A over V, capital B over V plus 2. Later that we do common denominator. So capital A multiplied by V plus 2, capital B multiplied by V. So in here you will got about V multiplied by V plus 2. Next, we need to expand this one. So we have V and V, we can do about factorization. Now let's compare to this one. So because we have v in here, coefficient of v that's about negative number 2. So a plus b equals to negative number 2. 2a should be equals to negative number 2. Now we create the system of equations. And we got the solution of a and b. A equals to negative number 1, b equals to negative number 1. So we need to return back to this one in here. And we got about this integration. A that's the negative number 1, b that's about negative number 1. And now we got the final answer. The integral of negative number 1 over v, you got about negative ln of the absolute value of v. Similar for the second one. And we put about c. Now we need to return back to this one. The integral of this one, you got about ln of the absolute value of s. The integral of this one, that's about this one. About v, we need to return back to this one. So we divide both sides by s. And we need to change this one for v. And this is the final answer. This is the end. Thank you for watching. Here is about the full answer of the question in here.